Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here, and up for another review. It's a nice, beautiful, sunny October day here in Indiana, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do a few reviews. And one thing I want to talk about, something a little different, is my Empire Strikes Back lunchbox. Dun, dun, dun. Tin, I think they call them now. They call them tins, collectible tins. And the reason they do that, oh, this thing is so dusty. The reason that they do that is because they don't actually sell them as lunchboxes, although it's funny because they do have these at Toys R Us in the toy aisle, which I thought was kind of interesting. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. A friend of mine got me this last year, either, I really can't remember if it was my birthday or if it was Christmas. I want to say it was Christmas. And pretty darn cool. Really dig it. Very cool. I actually had one of these when I was a kid. This exact design, except the key differences between this and the one I had as a kid. Number one, it wasn't near as thin as this. This is a little thin, and I'll talk about that, and we'll take a look at it. The other thing was, the one I had was raised. Like, the painting here and the logo was kind of embossed out a little bit, and this one is straight flat. So that's a key difference. Also, the one I had came with a thermos with this paint job on it. It was kind of a grayish thermos and with a blue top, and then this logo was on it, and it had a blue bottom. So yeah, very cool. It's the same print on both sides. It's got the old school handle up here, and the difference here on the handle, it had the, I want to say thermos actually put out the lunch boxes, because I remember a thermos logo up here on the handle, but I may be wrong. I'm not really sure. On the bottom, it's just got Star Wars logo and all that kind of good stuff. Empire Strikes Back. Large Tin Tote is what it is called. A large tin tote, so it's no longer a lunchbox. It's a large tin tote. Very cool, very nice. I had this one. I also had a Return of the Jedi one, which was green, and it was plastic. It wasn't metal like the Empire one was. And it had Wicket and R2, in the scene where Wicket's touching R2's head. And then behind him was 3PO in his little chair, and there was Luke and Leia being chased by stormtroopers on the bikes, and then at the top of it was the Millennium Falcon flying out of the half-built Death Star. So yeah, I remember that one. Another one I had as a kid was a Transformers, and it was red. It was exactly the same as the Return of the Jedi one, except it was bright red, but it was red as a shirt, and it had the box art for the original G1 box art on it. So yeah. Those were the three lunch boxes I had as a kid. So it's got the old school latch like that, and then you just open it up and see, like, you can hear it. Let's see if I can get it to. Now it's definitely, there we go. Hear it? It's definitely thinner than the one I had, but not by much. I mean, it's not much thinner. It is absolutely, there's nothing inside, which the same way with the one I had, except that it had a spot for the thermos that plugged in. I remember there being a clip thing for the thermos to go onto. The Return of the Jedi did not have one of those. And then I remember that this thing rusted out when I was a kid. That's why I got the Return of the Jedi one, because my mom wouldn't let me. She wouldn't let me take my lunch in anymore, and I think I ended up putting crayons in it. It turned into a crayon box. But yeah, pretty cool, pretty fun. You can still find these. I don't think they're very expensive. I want to say they're like somewhere between 10 and 20 bucks. Can't be any more than $20. But you see them a lot in the Hollywood shop here in Greenwood. At the Greenwood Park Mall has them. Toys R Us, I know, has them. I see them all the time at Toys R Us. And I think I've seen them at Kmart. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Nice, nostalgic. Love the detail on it. Love the stormtroopers and the Tauntaun, R2 and 3PO, Chewie, Lando. Just really nice. Very cool stuff. Definitely fun to have. You know, if you got a Star Wars fan, this is a great little kind of throwback. You can put stuff in it. Mine just sits up on my entertainment center. I don't really do much with it except just display it. So, yeah. The Empire Strikes Back lunchbox. Woo! Or large tin tote. Whatever you want to call it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it. Look for more videos in the future.